Hi, I'm Yadavindra Chopra.
Sridevi Chopra, and welcome to our show Circle of Philosophy. In the last episode, we saw how philosophy helps bring in clarity of thought and helps you realize the self worth. I just have a question here. Does this self worth something which is constant in us, or from my experience, I feel it does waver a bit. So, where does it originate from?
Actually, it's very true. We do experience our sense of self worth fluctuate. Sometimes, even in a day, it will keep fluctuating.
Okay.
Primarily because, like we discussed in our previous video, our relationship with others has a very profound effect on the way we feel about ourselves. And self worth is about how we feel worthy of ourselves. And if there's a fluctuation in a relationship, our sense of self worth will fluctuate too. And as far as where it originates, I think it originates right from our childhood because one of the first relationships that we encounter in our life is are the relationship with our parents, our mother and
Yes.
so that has a very profound effect on the level of self worth. Now, of course, the fluctuation part would remain so, but there's a constant, the underlying uh, firm belief that we develop through our interaction with our parents, and that can be strong or sturdy or meager and thin, and then depending on that, we will be able to build up on
Face
our
life.
and face build up on our self confidence over the period of difficulties and overcoming challenges, or just give up and probably have a more miserable life than others.
Okay, so the relationship we share with our parents is greatly influenced how we develop our perspective of life or the philosophy of life or the pre notions we develop for our lives for ourselves.
That's correct, because philosophy is about what we hold to be true, and truths are revealed to us from the relationships we share in our early life, because on our own we are incapable of making sense of anything, our world and our position in the world. And this relationship with our parent helps us to understand and draw meaning. So it helps us to derive the meaning of our own worthiness, and also helps us to derive the meaning of the world we live in and what we should be after. What is it that we should go after and make a meaningful and a happy life? So the interaction with the parent, how the parent faces challenges or difficulties, how their emotions fluctuate, give us somewhere an idea of what we mean to them, in turn what the world would mean to us. So that would be the constant part which really helps. But of course, as we grow up, we come and encounter so many different relationships, and that could be the area of fluctuation.
Wonderful. So, philosophy is not just practical and relevant to life, but in certain aspects, it is the most important, like in parenting, I guess.
That's correct.
So I think you can take a guess what the next episode would be. Well, stay tuned and let the wisdom flow. Thank
Thank
you.
you.